Hey guys, Claudius here. We have been getting a lot of trials or missions where we are required to kill the boss within a certain number of turns. Like we have Shartan, we need to kill Shartan within 20 turns. And then recently we got Ella Vicaras, we need to kill Ella Vicaras within 7 turns. Or if you cannot kill it within the 8th turn, you'll meet a certain doom. So right now I want to talk about chaining and how you can accumulate more damage by chaining moves. And right here we have two beautiful instructors, Lara Crofts, who are going to demonstrate to us their chaining moves, and we are going to compare the before and after damage increase. So first let's take a look at their equipment. So this Lara Croft, they are single wielding weapon only, so I'm gonna test them when they're single wielding, and both of them has 370 attacks. So yeah. Out of their chaining moves, I'm gonna test automatic pistols, test them out one by one. Please do note that I do not take into account damage range in this test. 56,000 damage. And let's take a look at the damage after the chain. 85,000 damage. So by chaining their moves, Lara Crofts deal 52% more damage by not chaining at all. Because like when you chain move, for each successive chain, you'll deal 0.1 attack. That's for non-elemental chains, guys. So the second hit will deal 1.1 times more damage, the third hit will deal 1.3 times more damage, for up to 300% more damage increase. So yeah, 4 times. So after the 30th chain, you'll hit the cap. And in order to chain more hits, we can equip a unit with dual wield ability so that they can equip 2 weapons, and when a unit is dual wielding, they will be able to cast the same ability twice on the same turn. So yeah, so let's say if they normally hit once, with dual wield they'll be able to hit twice. And now we'll see whether the damage increase is gonna be 52% or gonna be more. So let's take a look at the base. Base damage when they're dual wielding is 109,970, so that's like close to 110k. And this is the damage after chaining when they're dual wielding. so 243,000. And basically when you're dual wielding, when you're doing more hits, in this example the damage increase was 121%. So you can basically accumulate more damage by dual wielding your unit and doing a perfect chain by that, because like not all skills can be easily perfect chain. You'll be able to accumulate damage faster by doing an elemental chain. So elemental chain is when you are using an elemental weapon of the same element. In this case, I'm using fire elemental weapon on your chaining partners. So yeah. So basically when you're doing a non-elemental chain, for each successive hit, you'll accumulate 0.1 more damage. When you do an elemental chain, you'll accumulate 0.3 more damage per successive hit, and you'll hit the hit cap, the damage cap, by the 10th hit. So let's take a look at this, the damage increase, and let's do it one by one as usual to check the basic damage. They are basically this example, the dual wield non-elemental and dual wield elemental example. In both tests, they have the same attack stats, similar, close. 107 and 672. So yeah, earlier the basic damage was 109,000 damage. And let's test them out when they're doing an elemental chain. the damage is 381,000, guys. So basically, when you're doing an elemental chain, the damage increase is 254% compared to when you're not doing chaining at all. Earlier during the test, when you're doing a non-elemental chain for 23 hit, you deal 121% more damage, and actually the damage is only capped after you do 30 hits. But in the case of elemental chain, so this is a 23 hit chain, so between the 11th hit until the 23rd hit, your units will deal additional 300% more damage per hit. So you are a new player and you don't have two weapons of the same element and you think you're screwed because you cannot do elemental chain? Don't worry, guys. Gumi provides a chaining mechanism that could rival elemental chain without using elemental weapon. So first let's test this. So I'm using shotgun, non-elemental weapon here, both of them. And the mechanism that Gumi provides is called spark chain. So basically what spark chain does is that both of your hits at the same time, and for each successive hit you will deal 0.4 times more damage per successive hit, compared to only 0.3 times more damage when you're doing elemental chain. And yeah, so let's test out a normal base damage. It should be around 110,000 in damage here. 111,000. And let's do elemental chain here. So you need to tap really fast so that it will hit at the same time. It failed. It is just a normal chain, you know, it's just so difficult because it's so strong. Gumi just make it difficult. But don't worry, there is a trick to do this quite easily. So when you're on iOS, you just need to scroll up, and then when you lower the control center, you just need to tap the screen, the two abilities really fast, like that. Oh, fail. Like this. And you can see the text spark chain there, and the damage is 338,000. So basically you deal around 203% more damage when you're spark chaining. It is still less than when you're doing elemental chain, but it is quite strong there, guys. And there's a trick that allows you to do that easily too. And now on to the final test. I'm gonna try a spark elemental chain. So fire weapons, both of them. Again, let's start with the base damage. Should be around 110,000. 110,378. So this is the damage increase when you're spark chaining with elemental weapons. $418,000 damage, so that's 279% more damage, guys, when you're spark chaining with elemental weapon. And this is the summary of the chaining tests with automatic pistols, which is 6 hit moves. When you're single wielding non-elemental weapon, the damage increase by chaining is 52%, and then if you want to deal more damage, you need to put dual wield. The damage increase would be 121% when you're using automatic pistols. When you want even more damage, you should use spark chain when you're dual wielding non-elemental weapon. You're gonna have a damage increase of 203%. To get even more damage, equip your unit with elemental weapon. There's going to be a 254% damage increase. And finally, you can get even more damage by spark chaining your elemental chain 279% increase. So the number of hit matters. The more hit, the higher your damage is gonna be. And then doing an elemental chain also matters because you can accumulate damage faster. And doing spark chain also matters. It will improve your accumulative damage even faster too. So thank you for watching guys. I hope you find this video helpful. Bye bye.